I checked Atomy business, and then I start Atomy business. So that's why first time I want to talk to you about the what is the flow of the time. So I will show you my PowerPoint. Okay, wait. So many success people told us in the future the connector take wealth. So it means today we live in platform era, right? Do you know platform? In Korea, so many people talked about the platform system because when I sold my clothes to Chinese at the time, I just made internet market. I'm the owner of internet market, so I have a lot of dress. I have a lot of item to sell to abroad. But now there are so many big companies, but they don't have any item. Just connect consumer and the seller. This is a platform. So the connector takes wealth. What is meaning? I will explain about it. I will talk to you. See, this is the system. This is a platform. There's a platform owner. For example, Amazon, Alibaba, Grab Taxi, and then Airbnb. Maybe you know about this company, right? This is very famous company. So they made platform system. What is platform system? They have a lot of member, right? So many people can register this company free. This is free register. And then because of so many members are in platform system, the seller want to sell the product to them because they have a lot of member. And then the consumer, just they want to buy product through the Amazon because they have a trust, right? So just they pay the money to Amazon, and then the seller deliver their product to consumer, and the seller just pay a few fee because they sell product through this platform system. That is the platform system. And who made this system? The platform owner made this system, right? And then who connect the seller and consumer? The platform owner, they invest a lot of money, make advertising because to gather the consumer. That's why they made this system, and because that's why they can get a lot of money because they are the owner of the platform system. So they can get a lot of money. This is the enterprise platform business. When the platform starts, this system is very famous, but now Atomy is so different. I will talk to you about Atomy. CEO Hangil Park made Atomy. This is also platform business. And yeah, actually CEO Hangil Park have a lot of money because he made this system, right? But how about us? We are not we can't make this system because we are just an ordinary person, just normal people. We don't have any knowledge to make this system. We don't have any technique, so don't have any a lot of capital, right? It's very hard to just like me, just ordinary people. But we can join Atomy. We can join Atomy system. We are the all consumer, right? Me, I'm the consumer. I register Atomy, and then I can buy product, Atomy product, and use it. And I feel, oh, this is very good. It's not expensive. If you think like that, we can introduce our product to your family, your friend, or your other relative. And they also, if they want to buy product, they can register through consumer. They can use Atomy through consumer. So I can make consumer too. Also, the consumer too do same thing, and then they can register consumer three until the global. This is unlimited because that's why we have a lot of the other country member. So we think about this. At the first time I talk to you, the connector takes a lot of money. The connector takes wealthy, right? Because they connect seller and consumer. You see, in Atomy, the consumer one connect Atomy and consumer two. They are the connector, right? That's why the consumer have to get the money. How about the consumer two? Consumer two also connect Atomy and consumer three. they each of consumer connect Atomy and the other consumer, right? That's why they are the connector or that's why they can get or they can make a lot of money. We call this money commission. That's why me and also other Atomy member can get the commission. The commission depend on the how many member you have. This is a platform system, and we call this as a personal platform business. But now, now, just most of platform business is enterprise platform business. But how about now? In the future, you think about it. In the future, how to change? You know the YouTube also platform business, but it's a personal platform business because the YouTube have a lot of viewer, right? And then they connect the viewer and to connect the people and YouTube. That's why they can get a lot of money. So we call them YouTuber star, right? But it's different. We have in Atomy, we can get our personal site, personal our system. So if you are the member of Atomy, it is meaning we are also the platform owner because we can have our one platform website. So many times CEO Hangelbach told us, if you register Atomy, it means I gave you your one Atomy website. So in the future, you can buy, you can introduce your friend to your site, and you are the owner. And also, if they want, they can register Atomy, and also they can get their one Atomy website. So we are the individual platform owner. So how we have to get the commission because the consumer connect consumer two, and consumer two connect consumer three. It means that's why the consumer gather the other consumer because that's why the Atomy gave the consumer the advertising cost because we gather the consumer. This is not the Atomy. We gather the consumer, right? That's why we can have advertising cost from the Atomy. This is individual transaction. That's why if we are the Atomy member, just business person, not only consumer, it means we are the personal platform owner. We have our personal website, right? When I attend Success Academy, CEO Hangelberg attend us about this. At the time, I'm the owner of shopping mall. I have my one shopping mall. When I heard about this, I'm shocked because I never think about it. But CEO Hangelberg talked to me about this. I imagine, wow, if in the future, it will be true. Many people know about this. I will change my business to Atomy, and then I make a lot of member first, and then I just wait until the world change. That's why now, because of COVID-19, so many people buy products through online web shopping mall because very hard to meet friend face to face because of virus. That's why I have a lot of money because of COVID-19. So this is I think this is the maybe vision of Atomy in the future. And then now, how the other topic is how to do Atomy global business. All of it, we are the leader, right? We have to gather so many consumer if we want to get a lot of commission, and also we need to teach your leader how to do Atomy business. It means we are the self leader. So if we are the leader, we have to be a self-conscious leader. And then also when we do this business in global, sometimes when we do our Atomy business in abroad, we encounter unexpected difficulty. I will talk my experience when I was in Philippines. Before start Atomy in Philippines, 6 months ago, first I went to Philippines to prepare our Atomy business, and then after 6 months, Atomy opened in Philippines. And then there are so many problems because, for example, delivery system, and then also some people sold our product to the other online market, Alibaba and or Amazon like this, because they don't know about networking. So just they only want the product to sell other website because they just only want to get money. But this is network marketing, and my focus is doing atomic business. But because of this, it's very hard for me. So I thought at the time I am the leader. You are also same. If you are the leader, and then if you face like this difficult, how do you do? First, just ignore this, and then wait until the company doing something, or just every time just complain to Atom headquarters. Why the delivery system is blah blah? Why so expensive like this? And others, number three, people change this system. The headquarters change this system. First, you do something because we are the leader and I'm the owner of my team. So even the headquarters don't do anything, I have to do something, because if I don't do anything, my business may be bankrupt, right? That's why I choose number three. For example, I was in Cebu. Cebu is very nice view. There are so many nice view. When I was in Cebu, there are some my consumer there, but Atomy headquarters told us we can deliver to Cebu. But when I was in Cebu, the branch over deliver, they told me it's very hard to deliver to your consumer because the product is not so much. So if you want to get the product, you order so many product because it's not enough. But when I called to headquarters, the headquarters told me it's okay. We already connect them. They can allow. But when I called to branch of delivery company, they told me it's not. They couldn't do this. So okay, I told them, okay, where can you deliver to our product? And then they told me we can deliver to other city. The city and the city to my consumer house maybe 2 hours by motorbike. So I talked to them, okay, deliver to other city. I will bring, I will take this, I will take it to, and then deliver to my consumer. More than around 6 months, every day I went to there to get product, 2 hours by motorbike, and then get product, go back to my consumer house, total 4 hours. When I come back to my home, around 5 hours. Every day I did this. But anyone talk to me doing this, but I'm the owner. That's why I choose. Even the company, even the Atom head office, there's no way to solve this problem. But I have to do something. That's why I just choose. After 3 months, around after 4 months, there are so many members increased. My member also increased, and other team also have a lot of member. Now it's easy to deliver to product to Cebu. So now I can have a lot of commission because of them. That's why I talk to you. If we are the leader, like Philippines and also China and Indonesia, when Atomy open in other country, when it starts first, maybe there is some difficulty because Atomy and the country they have a different culture, right? So when it combines, it needs so many times. Until that time, we have to find the way how to solve this problem because we are the leader. And then also the internet, some people sell our product the other internet market, right? I know this source because when I started Atomy business in Korea, first time I sold product to the other internet market because at the time I don't know about it. I don't know network marketing. Just I thought like my job, people, my job, I just sell my clothes to other internet market, right? I just think about it. Atomy also same, and I sold apps and product and healthy supplement to other internet market. But around 3 months, 4 months, I did it, and then I really understand it's very hard to become successful. Maybe you can become sales volume around sales master, but I don't want to become sales master in Atomy. My dream is imperial master. But when I saw the other market, it's very, very hard. That's why I talked to my sponsor how to do Atomy business. My sponsor told me just join the Atomy system, and then I joined the Atomy system, and then I start Atomy business reality, and now I really understand. Um, and my partner would ask me, there are so many people sell our product the other internet market, and I talk to them. Yeah, it's no problem, but you have to think about it. If you are the leader, how to do, how to solve this problem? Because in Korea now we had the in Korea government already made a law, made a law. If we sell product to online market, this is illegal. But when I start Atomy, there's no rule. But now the government already made a rule, so this is illegal. In other country also same. Now Atomy start, there's no rule. But I'm sure after 1 year, after 2 years, maybe the government will make this because this is illegal. So for 1 year, you have to choose. Just just only complain to headquarters why you stopped selling this product to other market. Stop it, stop it. You just complain about this, or change your mind. Okay, if someone sell the product to the other market, okay, I will share the other product not yet sold in online market to my consumer, and then I will talk to it. This is illegal. So if you buy product, like for example, if you buy product through me and you join the Atom business, you can get commission also, and I will monitor you. I will support you how to use product, and then what kind of product you can buy through Atomy online market. So this the focus is the lead the leader thing the leader choose which way. This is the only focus. That's why I talked to you for around 3 years, 2 years, maybe 2 years. I lived in Philippines to do Atomy business, and then there are so many problems about this system. When I face this problem, when I face this difficulty, every time I don't care about what Atomy head office do to solve this difficulty, or just I first I just act how to control, how to monitor my team, how to lead my team to survive. This is very important, because when you continue doing Atomy business, you can face the other difficulty at the time. It's very hard. Every time you don't need to every time prime to head just complain to head office or your sponsor. Just you think, okay, now this is difficulty. What can I do? What can I do? What can I choose to solve this problem? And then you think, and you find a way, because you are the leader of your team. After you choose the your one way, and you just you going, just coding, keep going this, and then after 6 months or more later, the headquarter or Atom company will made a rule to solve this problem. But already you and your team already finished, already solved this problem, because you turn the other way to heading success, right? Maybe I think this is the um, this is the this the leader, this the mind of leader. This is that's why I talk to you. when I was in Philippines, how I think and how I doing my business. Yeah, that's like this. I prepare to just when I doing business, what is the key point to in global business? So the key point is in my mind, not outside. It's very important. Ooh, very hard to speak English. I'm so jealous, Miss Han, because she can speak English very well. She told me, I live in Korea. I didn't go back abroad, but when I met her, wow, English very well. Blah, 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 blah. I don't understand. But when I was in Philippines, I don't know how to speak English. I live in around 8 months. I can speak English a little by little, and now this is my level. Okay, thank you for listening to my lecture. Next time, if I have one more chance, I will study hard in English, and then I will talk to more variety information. Thank you for listening to my lecture. Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you very much, Sharos Master Jung. I know you have given your best in presenting tonight. I know I also heard from Sharos Master Han Subin telling me that you really do not know English, and actually when you started your business in Philippines, that's where you actually learn your English. And in fact, tonight, can all of us actually, maybe you cannot stand, okay? Probably just giving a standing ovation. Okay, give a big hand to Sharos Master Jung for his sharing. Okay, a very wonderful sharing, very deep from his heart. At the same time, although there's some difficulty in the language, but he tried his very best to speak out of his success story, how he started Atomy. All right. Now we have maybe about 5 minutes here. We can actually get two people, okay, to ask some question to our Sharos Master Jung. Probably want to ask some specific question regarding his success story, okay, on his experience in doing global business. Do we have any question from the floor? We only have only 2 questions. Do we have anyone? Okay.
Hello.
We have a member from Malaysia. Okay, please go ahead.
Hi, Jung Han, Sharos Master. Nice to meet you. I'm Leslie. I'm Diamond Master from Malaysia. I'd like to ask a question. In Philippines, there are so many islands. What was your strategy? Would you concentrate on one particular island and build from there, or do you go island hopping?
Can you speak slowly?
Okay. From your experience in Philippines, you would normally start from Cebu, for example. Would you concentrate fully in Cebu until you get success before going outwards, or do you go everywhere, all over Philippines?
Yeah, everywhere, not only Cebu. I can go, and also I can send product to everywhere. Yeah.
So literally, you travel all over Philippines.
Yeah, Cebu and Samar, so many all over Philippines. Yeah.
국장님.
Wow, you're a hero.
필리핀 섬이 많은데,
네.
그런데 그 섬 여러 군데를 처음에 사업을 펼쳐 나갈 때,
네네.
처음부터 여러 군데에 가야 될지 아니면 한 군데 정해서 집중 모집을 한 다음에 펼쳐 나가야 될지 섬이 많으니까 좀 고민이 많이 되지 않았을까 해서 이런 나라들에서는 어떻게 사업을 해야 되는지 좀 자세하게 풀어주면 좋을 것 같아요.
Okay. When I choose to where I go, first I check how many order that product like Cebu and Samar I first check how many order, and then if there are so many order, and I go and I focus there. And also I check the leader.
Hello.
Because I can go any place because it's very hard. But there's a leader who have a lot of member, and I can go there and then teach them. Just leader, the consumer who have a lot of family, and teach them how to buy product direct. And if they can do it, I invest my time them. This is first I move there. Yeah.
Thank you. Thanks for your sharing.
Okay, thank you very much, Leslie, for your question. Can we have another one more? Last one? Anyone?有谁有什么问题可以直接问，好吗？ Okay, if not, then we just move on. In fact, actually, I'm actually very excited for tonight's session. Okay, I think 20 minutes to 30 minutes for Sharos Master Jung to share tonight is actually it's completely impossible. You know, I really want to learn and listen to his sharing even more, because I got to know that he before starting Atomy business, he actually do online businesses as well. And I think you would agree with me that at this moment of time, because of this pandemic, because of this COVID-19, it basically changes the way how we do business. It changes the landscape how we do Atomy. So I really would like to have more time with Sharos Master Jung to listen to him also, you know, how he started with so little, you know, with what they call that, language barrier, how he started in Philippines. And Philippines is crazy. There's so many islands, but well, time is always not enough. We would like to give a big, huge round of applause and thank you and gratification to Sharos Master Jung Jung Hoon for his sharing tonight, for his unconditional love and his unconditional sharing that he shared with you. I hope each and every one of you have somehow or other learned something from him about how to start the global business. Now, without further ado, let's move on to our next session, which is our invited speaker. Okay, she is a great mother. She is a great leader. She is actually a star master in Atomy. She is also a member of the Royal Leaders Club. Now, I've never met Star Master Kim before, but listening over the conversation from Sumin this morning, I got touched by this lady, her determination in doing Atomy business. Let me give you a little bit of introduction about herself. She is just like any ordinary human being in this world. She is just a simple lady who got married. Okay, and she's married to a very beautiful family. But somehow or other, things happen. Her husband went into bankruptcy. And her husband is a very male chauvinist person, a very traditional man who would not allow his wife to work. But when she know about Atomy, she determines she wants to do Atomy business. And worse come to worse, she was being diagnosed with breast cancer, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, she was diagnosed with cancer. Now imagine you yourself having a husband who was bankrupt, who got indebted with millions of dollars. At the same time, you yourself got diagnosed with a terminal illness. What would you do? Probably most of you might probably just down from the building. Just end your life. That's it. I have nothing more. Bankrupt husband, ruined family, ruined health. But she was determined that she wouldn't want to give up on her life. And when she got to know Atomy, and she knew that Atomy is the only way and is the right way to success. Because why? Because only Atomy can change her life. And today, I also heard from Sumin that her granddaughter was also diagnosed with some kind of genetically inherited some disease. Now imagine, with so much of all this difficulty, with no income, how would you survive? And then because she made the right decision to do Atomy Global Business, today, right now, she had all the money that she can spend for the family, for herself to go through all the chemotherapy, and also for the grandchild. Even when she was so determined to do this business, I heard that she actually she forego the son's wedding, but instead she went to Atomy seminar, Atomy one day. So let us let us start with inviting our special guest, Star Master Kim, for her road to success. Please put your hands together for Star Master Kim Jong Pyo.
Hello everyone! I'm so delighted to meet all of you today. Well, greetings to everyone from Korea. I am a Korean living in South Korea, Kim Jong-kyung Samaster. Wow, I love you! Thank you so much. For me, before I started Atomy, I actually was a kindergarten teacher before. I love children, and my husband did a very big business, but he invested maybe too much money, and he became bankrupt. And so I had to leave off with our family had to leave off with the income that I am building with the earning from the kindergarten as a teacher. But it wasn't enough actually to survive. So I had to get side hustles, like one side hustle, two side hustles, three side hustles, a lot of hustling. And because of all the hard work, my health actually it didn't become like kind of good. So I became sick, and my mother would cry over me every day. So I didn't feel actually comfortable, and I always was thinking how to live, how to survive, how to live another year, another day, in the future. And another part was, but still, even though she was sick, she couldn't rest because she needs to get the living for the income to support the family. And every day as time passed, she became more, she became sicker, and the house, it didn't become better also. And the mother's crying all the time, so she was always thinking about what to do and what to do and what to do. But in midst of all the hard work in her 3 4 jobs that she was doing, thankfully she met Atomy for the first time. Atomy actually was shared to me from an acquaintance of mine. Atomy skincare products, Atomy eye cream, Atomy essence, these skincare products, and she shared about Atomy to me. And then the skin, after using Atomy products, became so glamorous, so dewy and shiny. You just look at my skin. But she was just amazed by the fact, how can a skincare become so good quality and so reasonable price at the same time. So I asked this acquaintance of mine, how can this be so, low price, so cheap? And she told me that this skincare was developed by KARE, Korea Atomic Research Institute, which is a government institution for researching for government technology, right? And I didn't believe him at first because why? How can a government institute, a research center, develop a product for selling, distributing? But then I get to know more and more about Adami products, toothpaste, toothbrush, shampoo, and even though I didn't believe whatever the word he said, I actually started changing all the skincare products and daily necessity products in my household to Adami. Why? Because my pocket was empty. I didn't have enough money, but Adami products were very affordable, so it actually helped me cut my living cost. So I was actually quite satisfied with using Adami products because it provides better quality of life, but can keep to a low cost. And I was quite satisfied with Adami products, and it helped out with my household savings. So I started telling the friends also, oh yeah, maybe you can try these products out as well because it really helped me also as well. And then because I, started to my some of my friends, and one fine day I was so happy. Why? Money came into my bank account, 65,000 won, around 60 plus dollars, and she became more happy. So she told her family and her friends or acquaintances, "Wow, I just love that products, and I got cash as well." So she told her friends and her acquaintances, her co-workers, her co-teachers, and also her family members, her sister. And I started sharing more aggressively, and more consumers started to come out under me. And more people became Adami product lovers, and they started to ask me for the product, and some people were buying by themselves. So this kind of consumer group started to form under me, although I wasn't really intending to do the business. So I get to love Atomy more. But as you know, in Atomy, we cannot make big money as a consumer, right? It's like little money to support us. Um, First month, when I got to become more involved in sharing about Atomy, first month $70, second month 140, third month 5 months it became 300,000 won, or $100 started to come in. So she became curious. Is hey, I just told the family members and the friends around me to change the products, and how can the income start building up like this? So she started to ponder whether this can become a business. And when she was a teacher, her monthly income, it didn't escalate. It's always fixed. But what struck her was that the income first month $70, next month $140, and then 5 months later become two times $140. So it's doubling up. She saw the law of multiplication, and she thought maybe I should look into it as a serious business. And once she started to look into doing business, she was shocked. It's because the products are very good quality and a good price. Because if you do not give up and continue sharing with um, patients, the membership will continue to grow and escalate. I realized this. And another part is that I'm a Korean, and Atomy business is not only carried out in Korea, but this is a global business, and in the around the whole world you can do this business. So I felt, wow, this is something amazing. This is a huge business, and I felt this is something that I have to do. So I started to look really deep into Atomy, and I started to study about Atomy, and I decided to measure Atomy. Decided to find out what exactly is Atomy. So I decided after looking into it, okay, I will do Atomy business. And I told my mother, and I promised myself why I decided to do admin business was because I didn't want my mother to cry anymore, to cry over me, to cry over my miseries. My target in admin business was to grow this business so that my mother will not cry anymore, sob anymore, but to make her smile, to become a good daughter. This is why I worked hard in admin business. If I just do labor, a physical labor of going to work 9 to 6, 9 to 6, and 9 to 6, it has its limits because my health isn't as good. I knew it will not last. So I felt I need to do a business that will last, that will come in, systematically come in, although I do not have to do physical labor. So I started Academy. But there was some difficulty. My husband disagreed with me in doing this admin business, and he rejected Academy and tried to stop me from doing Academy. He would blame me and also put the shoes outside of the house door, my shoe. My husband didn't like me for doing admin business. So the husband actually threw out her shoes out the door because her husband was a very conventional Korean man style, a very rigid and old manner style. Lady shouldn't do outdoor work, have to come to home early, and this kind of thing. And when she began out in business, she had to meet a lot of people. And her Star Master Kim Jong-kyung started to come to home later. And then even though the husband started to tell her, don't do it, don't do it, Star Master couldn't do it, couldn't control it because she needed to do the business. So the husband threw her shoes out the door. So she was so upset, and she thought, I'm gonna revenge you for all this, for rejecting me. And the husband even locked the door inside the house and wouldn't let Kim Jong Young's Star Master come into the house for doing admin business. So Kim Jong Young's Star Master couldn't go into the house at night, so she had to go to a friend's house to sleep overnight, or go to Jimjeolbang, to a sauna, to sleep. But she thought she will not give up despite this difficulty. Even though this kind of rejections is up against me, I made my determination to become successful for my mother, so I will do. But this was a problem because why? My husband was so rejecting me so much, rejecting Academy too much, so that I need to gain the energy to work hard. But my energy, he's taking it all away. So I couldn't focus on Academy. So what I decided to do is whatever I have to do, I have to do. I got my own room because I need to become successful, and my husband was nagging at me and was trying to stop me with whatever cost. And so I didn't have the money, but I made a contract in a small room, and I went to the house and told the husband, I will not cook for you for 3 years anymore. You need to keep up with this kind of me, this side of me for 3 years. Or not, I will go out of the house and will live separately from you. I need to do this at least for 3 years to become successful. And I also felt for myself, if I lose to my husband and do whatever the husband tells me to do, I will not be able to succeed. So I firmly told my husband for the first time in my life after marriage that I will do like this. Then the husband was shocked because Kim Jong-kyung's Star Master wasn't a lady like this, always so obedient to the husband. So the husband finally realized how serious Kim Jong-kyung's Star Master was and decided to support Kim Jong-kyung's Star Master. So with the husband's support, Kim Jong-kyung's Star Master started to do admin business. And because of her financial difficulty, and she had to work 3 jobs, 4 jobs, and she couldn't have enough meal, enough nutrition intake. So she actually became quite sick, more and more sick, because she needed to do a lot of work. So Income Academy was climbing, but her health wasn't getting good. And then she actually caught cancer. And she wasn't actually expecting it. She didn't even imagine herself becoming cancer patient. She cried a lot. And she thought to herself, why? Why it has to be me? I really did my best to live the life to the fullest, to support and serve my family members and grow my children, and also to love and take care of my house. But why this happened to me? This was when there was offline seminars, like one-day seminars, success academies, and regional seminars, part-time job seminars, offline, not online anymore. And as academy leaders, we need to participate in offline seminars. For us to participate, we need to drive 2-3 hours and had to participate together. And when she was driving like this, because she wasn't feeling well, she caught, especially after she got cancer, she decided, oh, need to go to surgery quickly so she will feel better. So she got a date for the surgery. Here is a picture of Kim Jong-young's master when she was in the hospital for the surgery. But you can see she put lipsticks on because she put full makeup on because she didn't want to look sick. A picture to share to her partners. When she was in the hospital, Success Academy was scheduled, and she thought to herself actually that the partners that she is doing academy business together is not only business partners, but this is her family members, academy family members. And she thought if she missed Success Academy, she is neglecting her family member. So she decided, actually she couldn't tell her partners that she had to go to the hospital and cannot attend the essay together. So she postponed her surgery, although she wasn't feeling good. And she was feeling actually quite painful. She attended the essay first, Success Academy first. And then after the essay, she came to the hospital and went through the surgeries. And after the surgery, she couldn't even speak. Because it was a thyroid cancer. Uh, so she was so afraid because after some surgeries for thyroid cancer, some people even lose their voice. So she was so scared, especially that if she cannot speak, she thought, how can I help my downline? How can I help my partners share about academy, this good news? And thankfully, after 1 month, her voice came back. So she was so thankful and she cried a lot as well. And something amazing happened. When she was in the hospital for 1 month plus, the income was keep on coming in to her bank account. And when she was in the hospital, she was 100,000 USD earner. 10,000 USD came in to her bank account every month. So when her family members and her friends came to visit her in the hospital, she kept on showing her bank account to her family, to her friends. Wow, you look at this. Isn't it amazing? I'm in the hospital, but you look at all this money coming in. Academy is a passive pension income. Once you build the network, you build the foundation, this kind of income, even though you die, you pass away, the income will come in every month, every week, and this will become inherited even after I pass away to my children and to my grandchildren. And it's not that I wanted to share, but I was so happy. I couldn't stop sharing about anatomy, even in the hospital. So in the hospital, I shared about anatomy tissue, anatomy mackerel. So I shared about anatomy and joined all the patients and doctors as anatomy members. Um, and then also my son actually got married kind of fast, and now I'm a granny. I have two children, granddaughters. They're very beautiful. And when my son was getting married, um, sadly, the Success Academy and my son's wedding overlapped. So it wasn't the same day. The Saturday was the wedding day. On Friday, I went to Success Academy first. I went to Success Academy and I talked to my partners. I encouraged my partners to participate, and we finished. After the essay finished at 9 p.m., she came back to her hometown, and on Saturday, she had to go to the wedding, right? So she was attending the wedding, even though she was very tired. And so she felt a bit sorry for the son because on the day before the marriage, she couldn't be there together with the son. But anyhow, this is how Star Master Kim Jong Young took academy business into her hands to develop the business from scratch. And the grandchildren are so cute and beautiful. You look at the picture, so cute and adorable, right? Oh, the first one very healthy, but sad news actually. The second, a granddaughter, she is actually sick. She's ill. She was born with a heart disease, genetic deficit. So, Star Master Kim Jong Kyung actually felt very sad. She thought maybe it is all my fault, and she was praying every day so that the child will not be sick. But there was nothing much that she can do. She couldn't heal the child. There was nothing much they could do about it. But there was only one thing that she could do, was to support the family and the grandchildren with money that she's earning from Academy. So she's very thankful that she can actually do this, and she's very happy that this heart disease treatment actually takes in a lot of money. Um, but she's very thankful that her son, and her grandchildren do not have to worry financially to treat the disease, the illness actually. So now actually I became a very happy lady, happy woman. And last year, before COVID came, we traveled together, family trip. My mother, you can see here. After my bankruptcy, my husband's bankruptcy, my mother cried every day, and she is here now. She's not crying anymore. She's smiling. My mother is 94 years old. Wow. But now she is smiling. Now she don't cry anymore. My daughter, the uh, we have seven siblings. I'm the sixth one, and all of us, seven siblings, together with the whole family, the seven families gathered together, total 11 people, came together and traveled to Jeju Island together as a family trip, and I pay for it all. It was on her. So she, so it was a very happy and delightful trip. But when we were in Jeju Island, even during the trip, it became Tuesday, and it was a day for general commission. And I was traveling around with my family member, and I told them, "Oh, now I'm here in Jeju Island together with you." And ding dong, what is this sound? Wow, the sound of money coming in. Ka-ting, ka-ting. So I boasted actually to my sisters and my brothers-in-law, and I told them, and all my siblings told her, wow, she thumbs up for Kim Jong Yum Star Master, and she felt so proud of herself. Academy Company and Academy System is so amazing, and she feels very thankful, very much thankful that she feels this blessing. It's a blessing that she could meet Academy, and so she wants to mention to every leader that is attending here today to know more about Academy, to study more about Academy, and to know that Academy is a big business, and to start Academy business ASAP. Can Academy really become successful? Can Academy really become? Can I achieve success in Academy? Don't ask questions. You look at me now. Can you see my badge over here on my collar? Yes. I I got 70,000 won on the first month, and after 1 year, I earned 2 million won, so became sales master. And this is a passive income to inherit up until third generation. I made it only in 1 year, and then second year became 4 million won, 4,000 USD, and when it became 3 years, I doubled that up and $8,000, and 3 years and a half, it became 10,000 USD. Wow. And then another 2 years and a half later, I became Royal Leaders Club member of earning 20,000 USD a month. Wow, isn't it amazing? It hasn't even been 10 years. Can you start any other business without any capital, without any knowledge, or without any, acquaintances that, an experience, and can start off and make 20,000 USD, 200,000 USD a year in less than 10 years? And a very steady one? No, I don't think so. I always thought to myself, why all the bad things happen to me? My mother's crying all the time. My husband become bankrupt. There we are so much in debt. I catch cancer. My grandchildren is sick. I thought about why things happen to me. But I got to realize that humans do not know whatever will happen to us in the future. We cannot expect things to happen in our lives. I didn't also think I will catch cancer. I became cancer patient, and I didn't thought my husband would become bankrupt, but it happened. But now I don't worry anymore about my future. Why? Because of Academy. Thankful to Academy. With Academy, I don't have to worry anything in the future, because now I have a very steady income of 200,000 USD a year until the day I die, and even after I die. So the good part about Academy I want to share. Academy, let's say the other businesses, I only myself or me and my family members work hard and earn enough income for you and your family alone. You open up a shop or a restaurant or hush puppy store. You open up the store, you make income. You close the store at night time, you don't have any income. And if you want to open up your own store, you need to invest your money. 10,000, 20,000, 50,000, whatever it is, you need investment. But Academy do not need this big investment. What you need to invest, very simple. Invest your daily necessities on yourself that you need to use. Brush the teeth, eat kimchi, eat ramen, you shampoo your hair. This is your investment on yourself. This is admin business. It is not easy, not difficult at all. It is easy. And second thing, you just have to just talk. Open up your mouth and chit chat. That's it. You open up your mouth, then you are opening up your store. You continue sharing about Atomy to the people, and that will lead to your success. Atomy is the easiest thing in the world. If you have a mouth, then you can succeed. In Korean, we call it nabur nabur. Like this, nabur 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 nabur. Talk, 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 talk. Okay, so I am so happy right now because I have done Atomy. I got to meet Atomy and I'm successful now. And my son told me last time, I'm so ashamed of you for being a networker, for doing network business. This is what my son told me when I began Atomy. But now what do they say? My son and my daughter, my and the son and the son's wife actually tells Kim Jong-young's son master, "Wow, mom, you are the best. You you made the best choice in choosing Atomy. I respect you. I love you." So this is what the son tell Kim Jong-un's master now compared to before. Because of COVID, so much difficulty in Korean society, but not only Korea, everywhere. A lot of businesses going bankrupt and going down, and people losing jobs. But now in Atomy, for 9 years, she's been doing Atomy business, and until now in her life, now in her whole life, this is the best period, the golden time of her life. She have never thought her life would become so beautiful and so wonderful. She also in the beginning she didn't think that Atomy can make her big money. But if you make a determination that this is a good business, you measure it and then you decide to do it, then you need to make a determination and act according to that determination. Why? It's because Atomy is a big business and it is not the money that you see right around the corner, but if you endure it, and push forward, whatever the cost it is, then you will be able to achieve a very big success. And there's something I missed out from my story is when I went through the surgery. My cancer, it was actually quite serious stage, so I also had to go through radiation therapy. And once my radiation therapy had to overlaps with Success Academy, I would always postpone radiation therapy to another day and go to SA first. People would look at me, my partners would look at me and say, "Wow, this is a leader." And in order for us to achieve success in Atomy, I need to do like this. So they duplicated me and worked as hard as me. So this is why I achieved success. So in Atomy, we cannot achieve big success in short time. But in the future, in when it collects up, when all your work and action collects up, your determination, your payoff, your sacrifice pays off, then you imagine yourself where will you be landed in 10 years. There's so many people, actually 99% of everybody in Atomy, I cannot do Atomy business because I need money right away. I need instant money. I taught children for more than 20, 30 years. And I can say for sure that if you want to become professional in one field, you need to do more than 10 years. This is a fact. I actually honestly don't have to do Atomy anymore because I already became so successful and I don't have to worry anything anymore. I don't worry. But I'm gonna do Atomy up until 10 years. So I have one more year to go. Why? Every job you have, you need to do 10 years. And I think if I do more than 10 years, I think it's climbing up very smoothly. Imagine yourself that my story that I'm sharing to you today will be your future 5 years later and 10 years later. So I would like to tell you this one thing. Do not give up in Atomy and continue to strive towards continued success in Atomy. If you do not give up, anyone can achieve success in Atomy. Can you do it? Fighting! Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you once again to Star Master Kim for such a touching and wonderful story. Yet again, reminding us that with grit, with determination, with passion, nothing is impossible in Atomy. And please all put your hands together once again to Star Master Kim for such a wonderful sharing, for her unconditional love, okay, to share with us her journey of success. How difficult it is. Actually, in our life, I think each and every one of us have already gone through a lot of all these difficulties. Many have, have members and leaders and even with difficulties in our families, but yet it is with great passion and humility and also with grit that we overcome the storm. Thank you once again to each of all the speakers for your speech today. Can I get all the speakers, just to say thank you to each and every one of you. First and foremost, Sharos Master Jung. Okay, although his English is not so very good, but he tried his very best to share. To share his success in Atomy. Thank you once again to Sharos Master Jung Jung Hoon. And once again, thank you, Star Master Kim, for the speech. And I hope each and every one of you would have learned something yet from these two humble leaders, how actually Atomy basically changes their life. I would really confident saying that actually Atomy came at the right time, at the right moment in our life, that Atomy is going to change drastically and dramatically in your life, as long as you keep yourself faithful and to do the business. So thank you once again also to our Star Master Cha for her undying spirit, always keep pushing us. And I want to thank you for all the organizing team for such a wonderful session. It's not easy to get all these invited speakers, okay? Can you please give a big round of applause to Star Master Cha? Okay, it is because of her leadership, it is because of her hard work, and also her friendship with all the great leaders around the globe, that she invited great leaders to come to share with you, so that each and every one of us can actually listen and also learn from their life story and their success story in Atomy. And at the same time, I would like to also pay a gratification to the organizing committee and also to the translator for their hard work for the whole night session that they have to translate the whole entire session. Can I get Sharos Master Han Soo-min for the English and also the Korean translation? Okay, give a big, huge clap to Sharos Master Soo-min. Also, thank you to Diamond Master Choi Jung-hwa for the Chinese, for the Mandarin translation. Thank you very much for your hard work. Okay, and at the same time, thank you once again to Sanju, Mr. Sanju from India for the Hindi translation, Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. Now, once again, I would like to say a big, huge thank you to all of you who spent your Monday night and probably your Monday morning also to come to this every fortnight Hello Global session, to come to listen and to come to learn more about Atomy, how to be a successful leader, how to be a successful Atomy members. Next, for the coming next week, which is 2 weeks later, we are going to line up another great and exciting session with you. I heard from Korea side we have invited a qualified physician, a doctor, a real doctor, to share with you how, as a doctor, he started Atomy business. And because with Atomy now, his doctor profession become a part-time job. Full-time is Atomy, and he wants to use his doctor, his passion in physician to help more patients. So please lock your date. 2 weeks later, we will once again see you again in Hello Global. Now, before we go, it is always our culture, okay? As I told you before, it's always our culture that from the start and towards the end of the session, we will always recite our company motto together, okay? With great enthusiasm and also with passion. Let us once again switch on all your video, okay? Please do not go first. Please switch on your video for the last bye-bye. Let us recite our company motto together, okay? Are you ready?
네.
준비. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Cherish the spirit, the vision,
생각을 경영한다.
the faith,
꿈에 굳게 서며
humility.
섬긴다.
아자. Good night. Thank you.
모두 다 수고하셨습니다.
Thank you for sharing.
감사해요.
수고 많으셨어요.
수고 많으셨습니다.
Bye. Thank you.
김정현 모두 수고했어요.
Bye bye. Thank you.
感
강의
谢
감사드립니다.
感谢邢老师，感谢彭老师参加会议，
Good night.
还有张一新已经出去了是吧？
국장님들 나무라 그래. 회의가 회의 있어요.
말고 기다려주시기 바랍니다. Thank you everyone for coming today. I got so much information and I was filled with passion for Abby during this session. I think like the time was so short. I should have maybe called them separately. Maybe call them again.
Yes, time is too short.
Yes, too short. If you guys have any questions that you would like to ask Jung Jung and Sharon's master or Kim Jung Young's master, then you can message your leader and send to me. Then I will ask them and give the reply to you guys. Especially Jung Jung and Sharon's master is very experienced leader regarding global business and online business. Time was very short. And Kim Jong-kyung's Star Master is a very good role model, I think, for the leaders who has downlines in difficult situations, financially difficult, or cannot have all this time, because Kim Jong-kyung's Star Master also started as a part-time job until she reached around 300,000 Korean won. So that's about 34 matchings. She had to do 3 jobs together, so she didn't have a lot of time. But when she did the admin business, and then up until some level, she thought this can be
12시,
and made
11시
the
반.
determination. Then she just did admin first and achieved the success. So whatever the excuse is about monetary problems or health problems or your husband, your family members, rejections, actually Star Master Kim Jong-kyung overcame it all.
응. 조심히 가.
안녕히 가세요. Okay, so that's it. Wow, I'm so happy today. And
누구누구 남았냐?
wow, 오늘 지금 몇 시죠?
국장님들
11:30.
전부 다 나가시고 전부 다 굿바이, 굿나잇.